Good morning, friends. It's Sue, your Not So Crafty Crafter, and I am here with my Saturday morning makes. If you're not familiar or you're new to my channel, Saturday Morning Makes is a collaboration hosted by Jill Norwood of Greenwood Girl Cards. Basically, all you do is share what you make. Some of us do it on Saturday morning, and some of us do it during the course of the week. Me, I do a little bit of both. I work full-time, and I like to get up here on Saturday morning before I have to head out and do any errands or grocery shopping or any of that kind of stuff. Excuse me, still coughing. Apologize. Got my coffee here, though, so hopefully we'll keep it under wraps. Today, I have a few tags that I made over the course of the week. I did spend a lot of my time, Monday I had to work until 8 o'clock at night, so I didn't get a whole lot done Monday, but Tuesday and Wednesday I went ahead and I had shared a video on how to make these little treat holders, and I had made a bunch of Halloween-themed ones during the week to pass out to the kids on the bus that I help out on in the afternoons. So that was my projects. And then one day during the week I made this small tag I'm about to share with you, and then last night I made another tag. I'm gonna go ahead and start and jump right in, and I'll share what I used to make this tag. Let's see. There's a lot. I really gotta clean my desk. This is not good. Alrighty, I have little extra things laying around here that I use. So I want to make sure I share everything that I used with y'all. Okay, well, first thing is this paper. I cut a little element out of this. This is from 49th and Market. And it's a paper pack that I had picked up last year towards the end of the season, and I hadn't made any cards, and I put the paper pack away unopened, and I was looking through some stuff. I have all of my iris containers out here. I have like 6 iris containers with embellishments and paper and all kinds of stuff, and I found this paper pack, and I thought, oh, I'm going to use that this year. And I picked out, it's a Santa, it's the head of a Santa, and I fussy cut him out. I think I'm going to use this as a tag, because the back of it says Mary. I really like that a lot. So, and there were, I think, 2 pages of these cut aparts. And then if you're familiar with 49 and Market, it's kind of a painterly, like a watercolory type of wash. So I use that. I'm going to put that aside because I want to keep that. Then I used some tiny embellishments. These are from Recollections from Michaels. They were buy one, get one half off a few weeks ago, so I stocked up. So I use those. These are from Hobby Lobby, these little candy canes. I just bought these a few weeks ago as well. I think I'm going to head down that direction this afternoon and pick up another pack of these and see if they have the clay pieces that are the little candies as well. I know people have been using them in their videos, but something tells me they're stuff that's been in their stash for a while, so I'm not sure I'll find those. But I got these. Excuse me. Then I used these Christmas tags. And I can't remember if I just got these. I want to say these were in my stash and I never used them. They're a little bit smaller than what I like to work with, but they're pre-made tags, and they have all of these designs. This is the one I used today, the red stripe. There's polka dots and Merry Christmas. And then they have the same in green. Then I used some of this, which I got from Factory Direct. And then I'm actually looking for more of this crinkle ribbon. This I got, I want to say it was from a card kit from maybe Simon Says Stamp or My Favorite Things. I can't remember, but it was this whole like yard or 2 yards of ribbon, and I love it because it's got this wrinkly effect to it. That one must have gotten run through an ink pad, but I love this ribbon, and I've used a lot of it, and it just seems to be multiplying, but I want a full roll of it. So if anyone knows where I can get ribbon like this, it's kind of wrinkly, post down below in my comments. That's another thing I'm going to look for. Eyelash trim, seam binding, all that fun kind of stuff for my tags this year. And this is the tag I made. I also used some eyelets, and I took a page out of Jill Norwood's book. I love when she uses her primitive items. And on this one, I used a small safety pin, primitive safety pin, rusty, and a teeny tiny rusty bell. I mean, you can't get any smaller than that. Or maybe you can, but not something I can work with. And then I also used this. I think I said this before. This is from Factory Direct. It isn't exactly what I thought it would be. This is very hard to tie, so I've been cutting it off. You can see there's pieces of it hanging around my desk. And I'm just using this velvet trim with this gingham ribbon together. So there's that. And it's very pretty. And there's a lot of it here too. There's 5 yards, so it's 15 feet. That's going to get me quite a way through the season. And then this is what I came up with, this cute little tag. I just fussy cut the Santa out and glued him down. I added a few of the candy pieces. I did put some glitter Nuvo drops on his cap and on the little pom-pom of his cap. Can't really see that. And then I went ahead and I used a brad. I strung through the ribbons, and I added the little candy cane and the little jingle bell to the primitive pin. And I just love these little extra accents that Jill and Jen from Strawberry Cream 39 and Crafty Bean and all of them use on their tags. So that's what I worked on. This was one night during the week I threw this together. And it helps when your tags are pre-made a lot. But like I said, these are a little bit smaller than I like to work with. And I don't know, like the candy cane might not be to scale. It could probably be a little bit smaller compared to the candies. But I think it's cute. And I like that a lot. And then the next one, I did use the brads again. I did use, I was finally able to find some garment pins. I'll show you what those look like. I had never seen these before. I'm not a sewer, so I don't know what these entail. Oh, that's funny. There's some, oh, okay. They're, I believe Jill Norwood had said that they're used to hang price tags on clothing in retail shops. I've never seen these before, but I was able to buy some on Amazon. I got some small ones. And put those back in there. They ran away. I did use those on this next tag. I did not use any of the jingle bells or anything. There. Then I used my Stampin' Up! Flirty Flamingo ink. I tried to use, I used a lot on this one. I tried to use my Spun Sugar Distress Oxide, but I used a lighter shade of paper and you really couldn't see it. So I went with something just a little bit brighter. Oh, that's not good. That was open. Okay, still juicy. I don't snap very well. Still juicy. So just wipe that on my sweatpants. That's fine. That's why I wear old clothes up here. But I use this as my ink. Then I used one of these tiny little tags. This tag set, these tags, are from this Stamp, Cut, and Emboss die set from Stampin' Up! And it's called Tailor Made Tag Dies. And there's 8 dies in here. A set, they're all stitched. One set has a squared off edge with a oval shaped hole. The other set has a more rounded top with a round reinforcer. I used the smallest one of the rounded top set. You'll have to excuse the white on here. It's chalk. I watched a video on how to store dies so that when you go to put them away, you don't fight with them. And someone said to trace around the outline of your die with a chalk pen on your magnetic sheet. Well, I did that, but apparently the chalk got on the die. So some of these dies have a white edge that you can see the stitching. It's kind of nice, but I tried to do it on this one just using the chalk pen, but it smudged, so won't be doing that again. So I used that die set. Then I used this stamp set. This is from CZ Design, from Simon Says Stamp, and I used the Happy Holidays? Yes, I used a little Happy Holidays stamp right here. Then I used both of these sets. This die, I don't... here we go. I had a hard time figuring this set out, and I don't do shaker cards very often, so that was probably why. This is a shape dies of a house that I got free with a scrapbook.com order. I happened to get 2 of them because I placed 2 orders within a week of each other, and that was the freebie. So I used that. And then I used this whole set on my tag as a stamp with the row of house. Oh, let's see if I can take it out of here. This has a die set as well, but the house shape wasn't very wide, so I wasn't sure how to make that into a shaker. But this is the stamp set. It says warm holiday greetings, little row of houses. This is all one stamp, and then it had some little hearts. So I used everything on this. That. And then I just put this. And then I use this Paper Studios pad. Now, this is not a Christmas pad, but this is called Distressed Florals. I had stocked up on a bunch of these when they were half off during the summer. And I used this sheet right here. Now, granted, it's not a Christmas paper, but it's a background and a shaker, so you're really not going to see anything but some of the color. And it's like old stamped postcards. And it's a really soft, I know it's coming off a little bit tan, but it's a very, very soft pale pink. I used that. I used a few of these snowflake embellishments. Both, they're pastel snowflakes. I used some as shaker bits and some as actual embellishments on the face of my shaker and my tag. And I use these. This is from Target. It's from the Dollar Spot. I got a bunch of them a few years ago. They were $1 a piece. So I got this fluffy stuff. I got some of these snowflakes. And I got these jingle bells. And they've been sitting here as decorations because I love these little apothecary jars. And I have another set here from Halloween that I just bought. And then there's these hexagons as well. Gold and silver hexagons. And then these are the Halloween ones. Ghost Breath and Dragon Scales. So, and then this is the other Halloween set, just purple glitter. So I keep those right here on a little tray in front of my desk just because they're so pretty. Then I used my tinsel, my pink glitter, light pink iridescent glitter tinsel. This is also from Factory Direct, also a page from the Jill Norwood playbook. And then I also got this from Factory Direct. It's curling ribbon. And I love to use curling ribbon. I have a pink one, and I bought a big roll of the red one too, because I know I'll use that just on my regular packages for the holidays. So I used all of these things on my little tag here. And I'll go ahead and share that with you now. As I said, I'm not good with shakers. I've been practicing, but Kim from Kimbo's Creations has been doing a few, and I'm kind of using her as inspiration. Also, I used the foam board from Hobby Lobby. I did still use foam tape, because by the time I got through, look at how thin I squished that foam board. I was going to leave it white, but I messed up. And what I did was, when I put the acetate down, I had flipped the house, and I had made, like, it's hard to describe. Let's see, what did I do? I had flipped this so the chimney was on the other side when I glued it down. And on this side, when I flipped it over, you could see the glue. It wasn't seeping out or anything, but you could see it on the white foam. So I just went ahead and cut it out again in a piece of craft cardstock. You can see where I put some of the little iridescent snowflakes on the house itself. I've got the shaker bits. I've got the white and the pink iridescent. And then I don't know if you can see some of the fluffy stuff in there. And there's the stamp with more of the snowflakes falling around the little town. And then the warm holiday greetings with the hearts. There is a Brad up there. I used gold, but I probably should have used a darker tone to match the pin. Here's my little extra tag that says Happy Holidays, and I put some of those snowflakes on there. There's my pin, and my curling ribbon, and my tinsel. And that's my tag. I kind of like that one, but I don't know that I will be making a bunch of these, because making this really frustrated me. So let me know how, or not how, but whether or not you enjoy making shaker cards. And if there's an easier way to do it than to confuse myself and get all flustered, because with this particular die, I couldn't figure out how to make the background base of the card, because it wasn't, just using a piece of paper wasn't sturdy. So what I did is I put it on a tag like this, and then cut around it once it was all glued. And I think I used white, just a piece of white cardstock. And then I glued the whole thing onto this. So this is a shaker on itself with another backing on it to make it sturdy, because that paper on its own was not sturdy enough. It was very flimsy. It wasn't holding the shaker. So that's what I did. But I made it work, and I love this pink. I love pink. I have tags from a few years ago that I made that I pulled out, and I'll share those with you. These are probably like 3 years old, 3 or 4 years old, and I never did anything with them. And I had just made different shapes. The paper I had sprayed with picked raspberry Distress Oxide spray. And once it dried, I just did this Christmas tree is a Tim Holtz die. And this is actually foam, just plain fun foam that I cut to give it a little bit of dimension. One of them I had made for friends, and I put white, like shimmer pen on it. It was really cute. And the Season's Greetings die with iridescent little snowflakes. This one is a die, I want to say this is a Tim Holtz die as well, with silver ribbon. This is like a twine, but it's very, very thin. This is from Tuesday Morning, and a whole roll from American Crafts. And there's like 12 mini rolls. And then this one is, I'm not sure if that's a Tim Holtz die or not. And then, of course, there's that Christmas tree again, only this time cut out of foil paper. And I used a sheer foil ribbon. This I want to say is from Tuesday morning as well. And another same type of a deal, American Crafts with like 12 mini rolls of ribbon. So, but I love working with pink. I've done it before. I think it's a very pretty, soft, non-traditional Christmas color. So that's why I'm loving this pink tinsel and this pink curling ribbon. So, but that's all I have for you today. I hope everyone has a fabulous weekend. Like I said, I am heading down to Hobby Lobby. I might have to stop and get a few groceries. I've been avoiding that, but might not be able to much longer. And then I'm going to come back and craft all weekend. So I hope you have the time and the luxury to do the same. Take care, everybody. Thanks. Bye.